I thought it was you. Nice to see you, Dickson.
It's been a while, Grandpa. 1 year, if my memory hasn't left me. Good to see you haven't kicked the bucket.
Put a sock in it.
Wait. Dickson. Dunban. You're the heroes who risked your lives a year ago in the battle to defend the colonies.
What's a pretty young lady like you doing hanging around with this bunch of slackers?
Dunban, Dickson. Thanks for helping out back there.
I don't believe we did anything.
He's right. Save your thanks for that giant bird.
What was that thing?
A Telethia. A mystical beast that protects the sleeping Bionis. Though I've never heard of one ever venturing down to where us Homs live. Strange.
A Telethia? So that's what it's called.
A mystical beast that protects the Bionis.
So, what's your plan from here? Follow that metal-faced machine, I presume?
What else? He's gonna pay for what he did to Fiora.
Well then, there's only one place he'd go. Galahad Fortress in Sword Valley. A year ago, those things were building a huge fortress, right in the valley. Tactically, it's an excellent location to launch attacks from. I feel there's a strong chance they've now finished building it. That would explain why both colonies were attacked recently.
Sword Valley. The very place where we made our last stand 1 year ago.
So it's settled. Bash down a fortress and smash some metal brains.
Easy, Ryan.
Shulk?
There's somewhere else I need to go first.
Well, what could be more important than... Wait, you saw another one.
Saw what? What are you on about? These visions sound pretty handy. Well, out with it. What do you see?
I was somewhere very high up. I was fighting at the peak of a huge tower. Fighting Metalface. I heard a voice. And then the Monado's power was unleashed. His armor instantly gave way. The Monado doesn't work on Metalface at the moment. But if that vision comes true...
A tower, huh? Doesn't give us much to go on.
Can you remember anything else from your vision?
I remember... a huge horn. That's it. As I fought Metalface, I could see the Bionis head.
Prison Island.
Prison Island?
I've never been. But I've heard of a black tower at the head of the Bionis. They say it was built by the ancient High Entia race.
The High Entia are real. I thought they were a myth.
I wouldn't blame you, son. An ancient race living at the top of the Bionis? It does sound crazy. But Bionis is home to all kinds of different people, not just us. That includes the High Entia.
The High Entia, huh? I dismiss them as folklore as well.
Never assume anything. Seeing is believing, right?
Have you ever met one?
Well, yeah.
Wow. Dickson, man, you're just full of surprises.
What can I say? I'm well-traveled. And it's all for your future. Day and night I've searched for new lands, met new cultures, and gained knowledge for our people. The life of a wandering old fool. A lonely one at that.
Stop your whining. You do it because you enjoy it. And you make a tidy profit.
Who asked you, Dunban?
Well then, Shulk, what's it to be?
We'll head there.
There are alternatives. We could abandon the colonies, find a place the Mekon will not discover and live in secret.
I realized something when we were fighting Zord. Wherever we go, they'll follow. We can't run from these things. We must fight on.
I see. Then I am obliged to join you.
You want to come with us?
Scared I'll get hurt?
No way. We know you're stronger than anything. Right, Ryan?
You bet.
I've recovered a great deal since we last met. And that miserly old coot over there made me this. Sharp, light, perfect for cutting through steel. Show me a Mekon and I'll slice it in two. I might not be in peak condition, but I'm useful.
I can't thank you enough.
We're in it together now.
You can count on us, Dunban.
Miserly old coot. That sword is forged from Mechon armor. It's worth every penny.
So you keep saying.
If you want to go to the Bionis Head, you'll need a guide to get to the upper regions.
We're at the bottom, so I guess the only way to go is up.
Right. But we'll need to go up the lower back first.
The lower back?
Colony 6 is right at the top of the Bionis leg, so we'll have to head around the waist. Through a place called Satorl Marsh. Follow me.
Hello everybody, Hyper Mario Sunshine here, and we're back for some more Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. In the last episode we defeated Zord, but we ran in with Metal Face, who came in with a bunch more of Bronze Face Mechon. It seemed like all hope was lost until, well, we were saved by the Telethia. And it seems that Dunban has joined our party, and we forgot to switch him in to try him out. But yeah, you could change your party by doing this. You can switch in Ryan, Charlotte. I think you can also switch out Shulk as well. Yeah. Very interesting. So you could come up with a lot of builds. Like a lot of team dynamics. I think right now, though, I'm going to leave with Dunban. We'll leave out Ryan for now. Yeah, this is a very glass canny team, especially because everybody's health is, like, low compared to Ryan's, who's, like, double the health of everyone else. But, yeah, whoa, we have 3 guests now. Anyways, yeah, we're finally playing as Dunban again. Before we start, we can take a quick look at Dunban's arts. He has Gale Slash. As you can see, it's a very low cooldown move. It also causes bleed damage as well. Gale Slash, which also lowers strength. Get Electric Gutbuster, one of my favorite moves. Steel Strike, which will inflict topple. We got Pureless, which is confuse and cures party of confuse and increases strength. So he's got some utility as well with Battle Eye as well, creating aura, and grants haste as well with Spirit Breath. And he's got Binding Blossom, which impressive exploits which draw aggro from a party member to Dunban. And Dunban's very own unique art, Blossom Dance. This is an absolutely insane move, and I love it. I think it's one of the best animated and one of the best voiced arts in the game. We'll show when we get to that, but yeah, that's Dunban for you. We could also quickly just check out his stats. As you can see here, he's more frail on the defensive side, but ether side he is definitely pretty good, like compared to someone like Charlotte, who is more physically defensive. He's more ether defensive. And he's definitely got the most attack out of everybody. When everybody says that he's the strongest, he definitely is. He's also got the second lowest crit rate out of everybody so far, so... But he makes up for it with incredible agility, so he's definitely the fastest. But yeah, he's got the anti-Mechon glaive. And basically this will allow him to attack Mechon. So if you don't want Shulk out and you could just want to wipe out a Mechon or two, Dunban's your guy. But I think the best combo is to have both of them out and just have Shulk and Champ for one person. Anyways. Verdant Eternity. Wow, we already got quite a few things. We are at the upper point of Colony 6. Yeah, like, wow. Also, the rain subsided as well, which was actually an incredible backdrop to what the cutscene that happened in the last episode. That was a notification from my phone. We got a few Hawks here. I guess we can actually show off how Dunban fights. So, if we use after Gale Slash, yeah, certain moves can combo into each other. So we'll do Gale Slash. Boom. And he already has a perfect combo thing right here. Like, wow. Your days are numbered. Man, I love Dunban. I think I think we're just going to go over his design real quick. I think him changing from this is obviously his best design, even better than his original hero outfit from the beginning of the game. And also the fact that, yeah, he's fighting with only one arm now. As you can see, like, he has his weakened arm covered, well, by his cloak. I think that's really cool. It really gives him, like, that sense of, like, he's a one-armed well, he is now a one-armed fighter, so. Oh, we got a unique enemy to take on. I guess we could also finally show off. Born in a world of strife, against the odds, we choose to fight. Blossom dance, boom! I love that move so much. I'll probably also will let you guys hear it on its own rather than me just quoting it as it's going on. Yeah, these guys look like rabid, like squirrels. Alright, we'll absorb it from Shulk, so that way we're the ones getting attacked. Boom! Toppled him. Get him bleeding. Boom. Oh boy, I need to be healed. Charla, please. Dunban's at 57 health. Uh-oh. I like how this is already starting off with something crazy. Alright. Boom, break. I could interrupt it. Alright, let's go for... You actually could, once you get your this fully charged, you actually could use Blossom Dance in a chain attack as well, which is incredibly strong.
I'm on it.
Let's go for Heal Blast on Dunban.
Take it away, Shulk. You're next. Leave it to me.
And Shulk, Air Slash. Alright, did some good damage. I think we're going to have to topple with Dunban. Come on. Boom. Yeah, that's how Dunban fights. I think he's honestly probably one of the most fun characters to play as, like, in this game. Oh, wow, the other ones are attacking us. But yeah, after this, I think we'll continue heading off. I just want to show off a lot of Dunban's moves and how he basically plays. He's definitely not tanky like Ryan, but he's definitely good at, like, avoiding and basically maneuvering around the enemy. There we go. I believe we have a crystal here to mine as well. Fun fact, there actually is some... Really? There actually is some enemies that we could have faced, especially some unique ones that we ran into. I will want to show that in probably at the end of the episode, like some of the stuff that we did when we were at Gower Plains and Colony 6, just to show like some of the stuff that we did. Just so we could get all that stuff cleared out, you guys know what went on, and also just some fun, unique stuff that we haven't seen quite yet. Especially since we really haven't shown it. It's like, it's kind of, you know, there's a lot of these side quests that are basically either defeat a certain amount of enemies, find a certain amount of items, locate a character on the map, trade an item, that kind of stuff. There's a whole, and there's a bunch of them. None of them really, like, are too crazy. There is one that's, like, kind of ongoing right now that, I'll bring it up real quick, and that is the Mementos of a Lost Son. And actually, his, Cheryl's son's knife is actually in the area that, Dickson, told us about, which was the Satorl Marsh. So, yeah, that one's a pretty interesting one, because her son left, like, a few months ago, and it's very believed that, or, like, years ago, something like that, and it's very believed that he is dead, and he is, because we see a lot of his, belongings basically just around everywhere. throughout our journey. So it's like a pretty long one, that one compared to some of the others. Also, there were some that involved characters that are potentially going to pass out or something bad happening to them. As for example, there is one, if I recall correctly, like a search quest, where if we didn't get like a certain amount of like Aru milk, he would have passed out from exhaustion. It was like some guy at the center of Colony 9. Anyways, we got the Misty Path. I mean, look at it. Anyways, Kelcher Wetlands. We already got a new landmark, and here we are. Look how pretty it is. Just look at the lighting. All the, like, the energy particle just flowing from the trees. And obviously the misty aura that's surrounding us, too. It's very beautiful. One of the best looking Switch games ever, honestly.
I've never seen anywhere like this.
You see? This is why I've been saying you need to get out of the lab every now and then. We're aiming to get inside the Bionis. We can get to the upper regions from there.
Wow. I've never thought about going inside the Bionis.
The closer we get to the top, the more monster trouble we're gonna run into. The only things that venture this far in are the Nopon merchants and curious types like me.
You really know all the fun spots, eh, Dickson?
You want to get to the top? Then this is the only way.
We'll push on, no matter what.
That's the spirit, Shulk.
Alright, so we're going to be seeing a lot of new enemies, like enemy varieties as we're here. Like, just look at the atmosphere for this place. It's daytime and it looks like this. So yeah, as a marsh, yeah, you could kind of expect it to be kind of swampy looking. Like, you know, you already see like some bogs, some muddy water. Like, it's kind of slow to run inside. So I'm just like, look at that. Wow. That is incredible. I'm just like smiling looking at this. Like, just like the view of everything. All the crystals are just like, just look how gigantic everything is. Like, these are all just natural crystals just springing out. Oh. Alright, these guys want to pick a fight. They'll get one indeed. Alright, we took care of that. Yeah, we also can finally start getting our affinity change for Dunban. Now, if I recall correctly, obviously a lot of supports likely have opened... Not supports, there could be some heart-to-hearts that likely have opened up for us to get to. And not only that, but also some new quests that likely have opened up now that we're further into the game. Aw, all the cool stuff just went away. And now it's looking a lot more like a marsh. Whoa. Oh, we got this guy, the Kapais Quadwing. It's a weird owl-looking creature, and it's creepy looking, honestly. Not really a lot of enemies that I call creepy looking, more like scary as in like, you know, scary looking. Not like a horror scary, more so like a, oh my god, this thing's about to like eat me kind of scary. Like, I don't know, do you guys get like a sense of, like that kind of sense of stuff? Like, like two different kinds of scareds in a way where like one's like terrifying while the other's just like scary in a like deadly way. Like, if you saw like, oh.
Everyone, look. It's a group of Nopon.
Ah, some Nopon merchants.
What do you think they're up to?
They must be here for a reason. Let's go and ask them.
Good idea.
as I was saying before getting interrupted, oh my god, I lost the track what I was gonna say. I get, like, if you saw, like, a T-Rex versus, like, if you saw, like, a very creepy, shadowy figure, like, the T-Rex is more so, like, scary, like, oh my god, I gotta run, while this creepy, shadowy figure is more like, oh my god, I'm shitting my pants right now, kind of thing. I don't know. Like, again, there's just different, and, like, at least in my point of view, there's, like, two different kinds of scary. And that's how I see it. Like, the horror scary and, like, the near-death experience kind of scary. Anyways, I digress. Electric Gutbuster. I mean, depending on what angle he hits you with the Electric Gutbuster, you could call it the... If he hits you right between the legs, you could call it the Electric Nutbuster. I have to do that one joke. Anyways, here are all the Nopon that they were talking about. And yeah, they have their own quests too, and we can actually purchase some stuff here as well. Now, you could already get a better weapon-ish for Dunban, but you do lose a little bit of that crit rate, and also the minimum auto attack gets decreased just by a little bit, but the maximum one does. You could switch in and out, so if you find yourself with a bunch of, like, Mechon that you have to face, I think it's best to switch in with his current weapon, but if you want to just, like, fight regular enemies, I think going with this is not a problem at all. So I think we'll buy one of those. Whoa, well, this is Ryan's best weapon by far. I think Ryan's definitely... Not Ryan, Charlotte's got her best by far. I think we'll buy some stuff off screen. I just want to show off the new weapons. This first time you come to Satorl? This place covered in fog all year long. It's best not to move around at nighttime. Many bad things happen at night. It's so scary here. Detox frogs attacked me before and nearly gobbled me up. I don't want that to happen again. Can you kill some for me? Thank you, good luck. I like how it's like, can you kill some? It's like, can you get rid of them, or can you, like, you know, make sure that they don't bother anyone again? It's just, can you kill? He's also asking us to kill more of those things, even though we kind of already did. And we also got some Miss Rogals as well. How many things you want us to kill? Officer Wolf so fierce, always want fight. They even attack this camp. Bokoko chases them away from me. But Bokoko old down. It's not easy for Bokoko. Can you kill them for me? Okay, finally. Okay, so this is Bokoko. Somebody help! Bokoko need help! Ignas took Bokoko's friend Katja. If no one save Katja, Ignas eat her. That is indeed a problem. Yes, I agree. Katja is a scholar who knows lots about legend of this place. Bokoko thinks Ignas take Katja for information. They know we'll eat Katja straight away, but Bokoko's still worried. This is serious. Well, what could the Ignas possibly hope to learn from him? It must be that big secret, but Bokoko know much of very much. An important secret. It sounds fascinating. But his safety is top priority. Ignas took Katja to Exile Fortress. Will you save Katja? Alright. Alright, no other quests from them, luckily. But yeah, But I think we'll end things off here. I do, however, want to show... we're going to go to the Switch 2 menu. Mario Kart clips, no. But rather, some of the stuff that we're doing on Xenoblade. I got Fire Emblem things going on. What's going on here? Yeah, well, I guess higher leveled enemies. Oh, this is me completing the Torn Paper quest. It's right over here. At the edge of the Bionis leg. Yeah, it's the refugee, the gifts from friends who were swept away in the wind and is in no condition to retrieve himself. We also defeated the Violent and Dante, which I believe was a quest. Yeah, this is a big giant one. Oh, wrong one. Ewan, this is the author I was talking about a few times ago. You have to get him some items in order for him to basically help out Matronia. Oh. Yeah, that also happened. This was like one of the first few instances of a quest having a vision. I guess a funny number that occurred for chain attack damage. The Mementos of Lost Sun, did we already kind of show this off? Let's see. Oh yeah, this occurred when I was looking for an item, and we went to the Daksha Shrine in Gower Plain, and this occurred because I kind of figured this was coming, especially because how the area was. But yeah, Clifftop Bayern. This thing was gonna kill us no matter what, so I ran away as quickly as I could. Over here, yeah, we were in a big, like, these things could have easily attacked us out of nowhere, but luckily I was able to sneak by to collect this, which was the Twisted Gun, which is from the Mementos of Lost Sun. So again, this thing was definitely meant to be cleared later if you didn't want to take a risk of going continuously getting beaten up by enemies, but well, higher level enemies. But it also unlocked a secret area. Yeah, you can find like cool little areas that like give you a whole view of the map or like the area that you're in, and it's so beautiful. Like, look at that. So that's one of them, the ones that we've encountered. This is the fresh Armu Milk one, Giorgio. Actually, yeah, that actually is a kind of a Cypriot name. Yeah, we gave him the Armu Milk so that way he wouldn't pass out, because that was another Vision-like quest. Yeah, Shaping History, we got the achievement for that. Earnest Solitude, we had to place Ernest, who was kept lying to us about stuff. He told us the truth for once. He guess you could say he was finally being earnest with us, but his friend died. That's why he's lying. But yeah, well, we have to place flowers on a makeshift grave. And yeah, it's the one that killed his friend, and that is the Arrogant Turkin. So yeah, this guy was just coming here, just beef with anybody that came to this gravestone. So yeah, this Turkin killed Ernest's friend. Let's see. This is another secret area. Yeah, Believer's Paradise. Got a bunch of wisps up here. We also got I believe that was the something Grace, if I recall correctly. And I believe that's it. Yeah, so this was a quest for a Nopon that wanted an item that was nearby a waterfall. So yeah, that's another secret area. Again, really an amazing sight there. Yeah, I think that's all I have to share. But yeah, love my videos with that like button. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, we will be exploring more of the Satorl Marsh and making our way forward to... Whoa, look just how big this area is. Yeah, this is technically our second big main area. Yeah, we'll see you guys then. Peace.